So here's my Paludarium build all finished. It's been established for a little over a month now. I kind of just gave up on taking videos. Sorry, the lighting won't stabilize. So I was taking videos when I was building it, and I kind of realized like, oh, no one's gonna watch these videos. Who cares? Like, and I kind of stopped taking video of the progress. But now that it's all together, I figured I would, just in case it would help someone with their build. There are some features that I didn't really show in the video since I stopped taking videos of the more advanced stages. So, for example, here's the waterfall. So it's just slate stones. They're actually not attached to the waterfall. I don't think I didn't take video of the pond liner. So basically I made like a slide with the expanding pond foam, and then I put a tarp lining it, just because that's what Tanner did in Serpadesign's videos. So I just followed the same kind of techniques that he used. Then I put slate stone. They're actually not siliconed in. There is a middle piece that's siliconed in, but the rest aren't, because I wanted them to be removable in case I need to like clean with algae and stuff. And they're in there pretty secure. Like none of them have fallen out or anything. If they ever fell out, I would just silicone them down because I don't want to hurt my frogs. There's one here and one is hiding in the waterfall right there. She's looking at me. So let me take a peek in here. So the waterfall, it might be hard to tell how I had the tubing come through. Try to move these fucking leaves, sorry. So I made basically a little spillway. I know it's really hard to see, I'm sorry. I wish I would have taken pictures of it, but I made a spillway with the pond foam. It's really hard to see, but it's underneath the tubing. And then the pond liner goes up against it. That way no crickets can crawl back in the underneath the land area, because that would be disastrous. They get disgusting when they die. So you want to make it so that nothing can crawl back in there. I'm sorry, I really don't have pictures of the spillway, but basically it's sealed off. I put a tube, I don't even know how to explain this. I built it with the pond foam with the tube sticking into it so that it's perfectly sealed in there, if that makes any sense. Sorry, I can't explain it any better. Hi friend. As you can see, there is algae. That's to be expected, especially the parts that are in the light and the parts where the water is running. That's just the way it's always been in my experience. But yeah, so I just go over some of my plants. So I have some Neoregelia bromeliads, a Pilea aluminum, another bromeliad there. We have one here. Another feature I wanted to show is so this is a cork round that's mounted in the background, and it's kind of like a flower pot, so you can't really see in there that well, but there's fluorite, which is it's an aquatic substrate with sphagnum moss, just because there was nothing else. The other plants are in the pond foam. Since that one's up high, there's no pond foam up there, so I had to put some kind of substrate in there. And it's been doing fine. I was worried the syngonium wouldn't do well because it's so close to the light, but it's done fine. This is also a syngonium. It's growing a lot bigger than the pink one. So here's one hide area under here, and then here's that other cave in here. There's a lucky bamboo, some cholla wood because I have shrimp in there. Here's one shrimp right here. It's a ghost shrimp, so it's hard to see. Amazon sword, I think. It's either that or Java moss. I'm kind of new to aquatic plants, so I don't know my stuff. Anubias, I forget what that one's called. I just picked it up the other day. These are Anubias. There's some frog bit. So I actually ended up removing that extra land portion that was gonna go over the filter, because it was just a pain in the ass to remove the filter and the land portion. So, the filter is kind of unsightly, but it's whatever. That's kind of why I have that log. It's cork bark and the frog bit, because I'm hoping the frog bit will grow and it'll cover that up. So yeah, if I ever want to, if the pump goes out, I can remove, I wish I could, I don't know if I can show it. Well, no, I'm not going to show it, but this part is, it's really hard to show this, sorry. This part's removable, so I can just lift that slate stone and like pull out the pump. The cord goes here, and then the filter cord goes here. Unfortunately, they're kind of unsightly, but it is what it is. And this is a DIY screen kit with the corners dremeled out with like a dog nail dremel. And that's just glass from a local glass shop. So, yeah.